Hey everyone, Frankenstein here. I'm gonna do a really quick video on the downfall of Soundwave. As most of you will probably know, Soundwave 2016 has been cancelled and the Soundwave Festival altogether has just been scrapped. There will be no more Soundwaves, and to say I am devastated is a bit of an understatement. I've been going to Soundwave since 2010. It's opened my eyes to a whole lot of new bands. I've been able to see bands who I personally love, and I've been able to just fall in love with new bands as well. So it's so sad that the festival's gone under this way, and I think the way it's gone under is what's the worst thing about it. So I guess there's a lot of factors, and I don't want to point fingers or anything, but I guess in a way you kind of have to. You know, AJ, the promoter, he was millions of dollars in debt. I've read that he owes anywhere between $9 and $26 million to former artists who have played the Soundwave tour, or the Soundwave Festival rather. He owes money to vendors and contractors and all those kind of people. And although he is in debt, he did say that the debt had no factors in whether Soundwave 2016 would go ahead. But however, I think that's a bit of a porky pie. I think that it did affect it. I think because, I mean, look, anyone who's in debt, you know, debt is a bad place to be in. And clearly if you're in debt, you don't have that much money to work with in getting new bands. And I think 2016 was doomed before it started, and it's sad. It's really sad that things, you know, kind of went that way. So, I guess, is it fair to put all the blame on AJ? A lot of people would say yes. I'm gonna say no. Most of the blame, perhaps it was, you know, a bad business module of his. Perhaps he didn't conduct business in the best way that he could in order for 2016 to succeed. Perhaps he burnt bridges. Look, I don't want to I'm just speculating, of course. I think no one will ever really be entirely 100% sure, but you know, there's a whole shitload of articles on the internet circulating about Soundwave, so if you want, go do your research and, you know, make your own informed decision. But I think you can't solely put the blame on him. There were just dwindling ticket sales in you know, places like Adelaide, places like Perth, which is why the Perth festival, or the Perth part of the festival got cancelled. But, you know, can you blame punters? Yes and no. Can you blame AJ? Yes and no. So, you know, I think to point the finger at one person only is, it's not right. But, you know, that's not to say that one person is more to blame than the other. But, I think the downfall of Soundwave was, you know, a collective number of things. So it sucks. Like, it really sucks. It was the one festival left that metalheads had. You know what I mean? It was that one time of year that you looked forward to. You knew there were going to be, like, really great bands. Look, nothing will probably top. For me, 2012 was the best year. It was everything to me. That year was amazing. And look, the lineups in the past couple of years, you know, look, I guess it's subjective. A lot of people were like, oh, it's gone downhill since 2013, when I think Metallica headlined 2013, but, you know, it's subjective. I guess everyone has their own opinions and their own feelings towards the lineup. This year's lineup, or the lineup for 2016, although it wasn't great, there were a few people I was looking forward to seeing. So I'm a little bit bummed about that. But yeah, it's sad. It's a sad day, I guess. And now the whole clusterfuck with refunds. What's happened, obviously, I'm assuming a majority of you will know, but if you don't, Eventopia, which is the ticket company that most people will have bought the tickets from, they're saying that they're not responsible for refunds, and that it's AJ who has the money, so Soundwave have to refund everyone who bought tickets. And then, of course, on Twitter, of course, there's been a huge like verbal war, but AJ on Twitter has said that it's not his responsibility, it's Eventopia's responsibility. So, you know, it's going back and forth. I think there's going to be a bit of a shitstorm. The one thing I will tell you guys, if you purchased your tickets on a credit card, call up your bank, and call up the bank which issued the credit card, and explain to them what's happened. Tell them that there was you bought tickets to a festival, the festival's been cancelled, and now the ticket issuer refuses to refund. What the bank will do is, if you ask them for a chargeback, they will lodge a dispute for you, and they'll try to get your money back for you. So at the moment, I think that's the punter's best way to get your money back. Whether it works or not, I can't tell you, but, you know, it's worth a try, because who knows what might happen. Who knows if we're going to get refunds back or not. I don't know. So try that. It's probably your best shot at the moment. Yeah, I guess I don't really have much else to say about it. I just, I'm genuinely upset. Like, I'm genuinely sad that we don't have Soundwave anymore. I think it's going to be hard now for Australia to get, you know, a lot of gigs, unless, especially a lot of metal gigs, you know, and hard rock and, you know, kind of all those alternative genres. But perhaps if someone else, you know, jumps on board and maybe, you know, takes advantage of this market now, you know, they might bring down bands and they might start their own festival. Who knows? But it's sad, and you know, it's easy to point the blame, and everyone's angry, and by right, I think everyone has the right to be angry. So you know, I guess all we can do is cross our fingers and hope that we get a refund, and hope that maybe, you know, another festival pops up in the next up and coming years. But it's sad. It's a really sad day. And I don't know, I guess I've got 6 years of Soundwave memories to last and to take with me. And, you know, I guess that's all I can do right now, is just remember all the good times. So yeah, if you guys were attending Soundwave, or if you've been to previous Soundwaves, let me know what your favorite year was. Let me know who you were looking forward to seeing this year, or this coming year. And yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, and until next time, I'm Nattie Frankenstein, and I will see you later.